got 17. Cleveland did win the Central, as you alluded to, won 11 in-division games against what was a very tough division.
No easy opponents in that Central Division last year. 3 teams in the playoffs, and 1 was knocking on the door. The Cavs did what they needed to do to bring home the banner.
Here's Bellinelli. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Releases. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Shot's good.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
It's stolen by Duncan. Morris a screen. Dragic kicks to Morris. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Hood. Can't get it to go. Dragic with some nice D. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Outside, Bellinelli, rebounded by Temple. Temple's got his 3rd rebound tonight. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Moutier with the basket.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Outside Dragic. It's stolen by Moutier. Jumps up. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Pia. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it from the United Center. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And here are the Cavaliers. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. So on the floor for Cleveland, Powell is out there with Anthony. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Moutier. And it's Hood in at the 2 spot. Here's Harris. Count that one.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Cunningham. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And over the course of last season and really the last decade, we have seen 3-point shooting on the rise. Teams have been making the most of the efficiency of that shot, and it's a big part of successful offenses in the modern NBA.
Picked him clean. Here's Powell, and he dunks it down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Bulls shooting well, 50% from the floor. Left side, Harris. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 6 assists in the game. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Anthony in the corner. Shot on the wing. And again, it's Cleveland.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Bellinelli. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots. And again, Carmelo Anthony.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Harris kicks to Spates. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bellinelli's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's Moutier. Launches a three, and another three for Cleveland.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Harris misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bellinelli's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. And here's Anthony for three. That one goes. Count it.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Harris kicks to Bellinelli. Green, the screen. All sorts of time, and it's Chicago scoring again.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
And Anthony gets double-teamed. And another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Lopez. Anthony Bennett comes in, and it's Cannon in for Hood. Harris dishes to Green. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now, Moutier. Picked by Zeller. It's Anthony with the drive, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Well, this is nothing new. There is some debate on how successful max contracts have been in the NBA. A lot of players have demanded max contract money but haven't lived up to the pay. And in my opinion, there are only about 15 guys worthy of max contracts in the league in any given year.
Marco Bellinelli at the line for the Bulls. 2 shots. Timeout, Cleveland.
For the Cavaliers, Powell, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Lopez comes in for Anthony Bennett, and Anthony subbed in for Jeremy Grant.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bellinelli. Well, we were talking about max contracts. There are arguments to their benefits. Commissioner Adam Silver said last year that He feels they help with Perry. What do you think?
You know, for the most part, I do believe he's correct. I mean, they do help with parity. For guys like LeBron and Durant, let's face it, the big max contract can be a hindrance. They're probably considered to be worth far more than they're paid. But it's going to be something that is debated back and forth throughout the next negotiations for the CBA.
Shoots from 14. Second chance shot, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, over the last 2 seasons, Devin Harris has been a backup point guard, but one could argue that he's outperformed the guys that are directly ahead of him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, Harris came back to the team that he started his career with to be a support player, but injuries, trades, and generally poor fits elevated Harris's importance to the team.
You know, getting back to Devin Harris, he can really help you, but you want to do one thing: limit his minutes. 11 full seasons under his belt. Slender in build. It's best to play him around half the game if you can.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, talking about the veteran Harris, his quickness was still apparent last season, and his skill set was a good fit for Coach Carlisle's flow offense. I mean, this guy's been around a long time, and there are very few that are quicker than him with the ball.
And Cleveland making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
And guys, every season there seems to be a player who is at the end of their contract. They'll have talent and they'll be traded to a team looking for an extra piece. It's the ultimate risk-reward move, if you will, in the NBA.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here's Anthony, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And trading assets for a player that can walk at the end of the year is the big risk GMs take. And last season, Clark, it happened with the Rondo trade.
And to a lesser extent, the whole Kevin Love deal made prior to the season would fit into that category as well.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 7.
Whoa! Good. Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Spates the pass to Bellinelli. Can they get it? Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Outside Anthony, launches it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Cleveland controlling the game. Passes it to Moutier. Lopez outside. Lets it go with a 3. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Lopez.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Harris misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Here's Livingston. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV.
Goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Moutier kicks to Lopez. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Harris dishes to Spates. Back to Harris. Feeds it to Cunningham. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
That's good from Cunningham.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Zeller, he's checked in for Powell. Jeremy Grant comes in for Brook Lopez. Garrett Temple has checked in for Anthony. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Moutier.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And speaking of NBA parity, it's impossible to go from last to first in a single year, but it can happen in a 3-year span.
And that's all you really want from a fan's perspective, hope. To illustrate the parity, all 4 teams in the conference finals from last year were different from the year before.
Spates sets a screen. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Dropping bomb. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Cleveland controlling the game. Dishes to Temple. Fires for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Temple's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, this 4th quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And, guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Bulls.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Carmelo Anthony. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Back to Harris. Grant against Green. There's 25 seconds left in the game, and the layup falls. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Good.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, we have a question from one of your biggest fans. How do you get off your shots when you're in such a tight coverage situation? A defender right in your grill.
It's easy. my man dunk off on me, shoot it. If I got two, pass the ball, find somebody else.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight. He was spectacular. When he doesn't try to do too much, Carmelo Anthony is absolutely lethal, and he had it going tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new